morning, guys. I am seriously so excited for this discussion video. It is bright and early. I literally rolled out of bed maybe 10 minutes ago. And before anything, I want to sit down and start filming this because it was one of the first things that I thought about when I woke up. And I'm just so excited for the lore of this pack. I'm just curious to know exactly what we're getting, how deep it's going to be. I want to read through some of your guys' theories from one of my videos, I think now 2 days ago. It was my Sim Guru Addresses Fairies video. There are over 500 comments on that video, which is a lot. Like normally it's between like 50 and 200 comments, but you guys have doubled that because of your theories. I want to read through some of that. I want to talk about it. I want to discuss. I want to speculate. Of course, we're going to find out more this coming Friday during the live stream, but I can't stop thinking about this lore, so I just have to sit here and ramble on about it. So before we get into that, details on the pack. Today is Sunday, June the 5th. The live stream is coming this Friday, June 10th. I believe it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. And don't worry, I will be going live to do a live reaction, speculation, discussion, all that stuff during. So I hope that you guys can hang out for that stream there. And of course, if you miss it, it will be available to watch as playback afterwards. And the pack is coming out on Thursday, June 16th. They seriously missed such a great opportunity to release this on Tuesday, the 14th, because there's actually a full moon on Tuesday. But I'm gonna say that predictions here, we're most likely getting a free patch update on June the 14th, which is the full moon. What do you think is going to be coming with the free patch update? Who knows? It could be the body hair. They did confirm that body hair is coming for free for everyone, and that telescope that you did see in the trailer is coming for free for everyone as well. I don't know if they meant the patch before Werewolves or maybe just a patch sometime in the future, but it's possible that those two things and much more are coming not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. I could be wrong though, and the patch could be Wednesday or it could be Thursday, the same day of the expansion, but I think it's less likely, more likely to happen on Tuesday. All right, enough rambling. Let's get into some of your guys' theories. May says maybe Greg is stuck, transformed, feral, or whatever, and he needs, in quotes, true love's kiss, like in The Princess and the Frog, to be able to shift human again. No, that actually makes sense because in previous teasers, they mentioned frogs, and the Sim Gurus made some sort of reference to, oh, he could be the frog monster or something. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if like they're joking. They could actually be telling the truth. Greg could be some sort of freaking frog monster. Honestly, it's truly giving Beauty and the Beast, and I really feel like this is the most likely route that the Sims team will take for this lore, but they could throw us for a spin and it could be something else. For Greg, I'm thinking maybe Avelina was killed by a vampire and he feels guilty for not being able to save her. Or he transformed into a werewolf, was unable to control himself and killed her. That could be why they're tweeting all these pictures of that room that a lot of us are speculating that werewolves are being used for to keep them tied down so they don't cause any mayhem while they're in werewolf form. I don't know, I feel like a lot of what the Sim Gurus are revealing so far could be part of the hints for the lore. Maybe that's why he lives in that little trailer now, because he doesn't want to accidentally hurt anyone else, or because he can't bear to show his face in public after what he did. That may be a little dark for the Sims, but who knows? Yeah, I definitely think it could be a little dark for the Sims. They're usually not super dark with lore and stuff, but honestly, they need to go darker because I'm sick and tired of everything with the Sims being rainbows and butterflies, at least for the Sims 4. I feel like for the most part, most of what we have, it's all happy, rainbow, butterfly. I want them to do something dark. The game is rated T for teen after all. It's not like it's rated E for everyone. And even in like Disney movies and stuff, there's a little bit of darkness. So there's no reason why they can't do that, you know? I also saw on Twitter someone like making a joke. The plot twist is gonna be that Greg doesn't live in the trailer. Greg is the trailer. I don't know who said it, but I saw it and I freaking died. I mean, obviously that's not gonna happen, but but it was pretty funny. But you have to think, if this werewolf really is hiding in that trailer, maybe because of what he did to Avelina or what happened to Avelina making him responsible, all of the other werewolves, they're not gonna wanna associate with him, or maybe they're just scared of him. And that totally explains the isolation and having the signs outside of the trailer. Why do I feel like past Sims games would have totally embraced this kind of a theory in the lore, but not so much The Sims 4? I really hope that they do take steps to change that though, because honestly, darker, more deeper lore would make for such interesting stories and storytelling, because even though the lore in the game can totally be ignored, obviously so many players make up their own lore and their own stories for their own Sims or even for the pre-made townies, it's a good base to build off of. Like, you could have that deep dark lore, then a player can come in and just add to it, and I love that. Lavender has a really good theory about Greg as well. I have come up with a bit of a theory about Greg. So we got that one message from the gurus that said, "I'm sorry, my dear Avelina," or something like that. And then we got multiple hints about werewolves hating vampires, and then two of them having a rivalry. Yep, I remember that. So basically my theory is that Greg was once a peaceful member of one of the wolf packs and had a partner, Avelina. And one day, Greg came back home to see a dead Avelina and her blood on Vlad's hands. And he declared werewolves and vampires mortal enemies. Oh, it could have been Vlad. What if Avelina, oh my God, no. Maybe Avelina is a vampire now. If we go into that game, or if we see on the live stream this Friday that Avelina is actually a vampire, that low-key kind of confirms your theory though. That would be so interesting. They also add, edit, I was also thinking the "I'm sorry Avelina" note could be him apologizing for not saving her in time at her grave, and now Greg is crueler or something and everyone fears him. No, that's such a good theory. And I definitely think that Vlad is going to be a part of it, because like you said, the vampires were mentioned in the teasers, and the Sim Gurus already confirmed that there is going to be lore involving the different occult packs that we've received so far. So it's going to have something to do with the vampires and also something to do with the spellcasters. They've also mentioned mooncasters, and we still don't know what those are. I have a feeling that there's some sort of correlation between mooncasters and the spellcasters. I'm truly starting to believe that Vlad really did do something to Avelina. In the trailer, do you guys remember I even pointed this out? There's a picture of Vlad that has the claw scratches through it. They hate Vlad. Maybe Avelina was part of their pact. Maybe they were really good friends and Vlad came along and did his thing, and now Avelina is no more. The "I'm sorry my dear Avelina" actually wasn't even the entire phrase either. It was "I'm sorry my dear Avelina, for I cannot do this without you." Do what without you? So I'm starting to really think that she's dead at this point. I think Avelina's dead. Sis is gone. Probably in the grave, 6 feet under, soaking with the worms. Let me stop laughing. But what is do this? Maybe be part of the pack. So if Avelina's not part of the pack anymore, then Greg doesn't want to be part of the pack either. So he isolates in this trailer by himself. I think that this is really starting to make sense, guys. After Avelina died, he probably isolated himself and left the pack. But I feel like it's gonna go deeper than that. I was pretty sure Greg is a recluse who accidentally killed his wife or girlfriend after transforming into a werewolf. That letter was self-explanatory, or so I think. That's the easy answer. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's between him accidentally killing her and then Vlad having something to do with it. But honestly, based on all the hints that we have so far about the vampires, I'm leaning more towards Vlad having something to do with it than anything else. Watch all of us be wrong about this, seriously. And honestly, I'm gonna laugh. I love the mystery that they're giving us. Hear me out. Maybe Greg was in love with Avelina, a vampire, but their love was ruined somehow. Avelina probably died, and that's what caused the vampires versus werewolves theme. Right, because that gives them motive. That really does. The werewolves removed Greg from their pack, and the vampires disliked Greg because they believed he harmed her. That's probably why he hides himself or something, right, in that trailer with the signs. I have a feeling this would be a story if y'all get where I'm coming from. Maybe their undying love was ruined by Greg biting the vampire, vampire, because as in werewolf and vampire history, if a werewolf bites a vampire, it is fatal. So what if Greg bit her because he was angry at something and his temper got a hold of him and he bit Avelina, and that is one of the hints said, please forgive my dear Avelina, or something like that. Then Avelina died, and that is why he hides away from all of the other werewolves. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't even know what theory I'm going with because all of these just seem so possible. I want to hear from you guys. What are your theories on Greg and Avelina? Do you think Greg is an outcast living in this trailer because of something that he did to Avelina, or maybe something that happened to him? Do you think Vlad's involved? God, this is all so interesting. I hope that they tweet out more hints today. I know that today is Sunday, and normally the Sim Gurus are a little more quiet on Sundays and just weekends in general with stuff, but I hope that we get at least a couple more hints today, and maybe even some more later this week before the live stream, because honestly, I want at least one of us to crack this theory 100% before they reveal it. Seriously. I originally had an idea that if anyone cracks the Greg and Avelina theory head on, I was gonna gift them the pack. But then I thought to myself, oh my god, Matt, that means if 100 people crack the theory in your comments, you owe 100 game packs. So I was like, nope, never mind, we're not doing that. I can't afford that. But put all of your thoughts and ideas below. I'm interested in reading what other takes you guys have. If you think of anything else, share it below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I love you. Take care. Happy simming and happy lore dissecting. Bye, everyone. Starting now, and for every single upload in June during Pride Month, I'll be raising money for the Born This Way Foundation. In case you didn't know, the Born This Way Foundation supports the mental health of young people and works with them to build a kinder and braver world. Through high-impact programming, youth-led conversations, and strategic cross-sectorial partnerships, the foundation aims to make kindness cool, validate the emotions of young people, and eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health. You can learn more at bornthisway.foundation. This video was brought to you by my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you'd like to join my community over there, a link is below. Thank you for watching.